What is up, everyone? I'm coming on here for a couple of plays for the day. Overall, a lot of 3 out of 4s once again. So it seems like these pairs are hitting, but we're just kind of we don't have them in the correct order sometimes these past couple days. So beginning of the week, Monday through really like Thursday, we were just absolutely crushing it every single day. Actually, it was probably earlier than that. It was probably like Saturday through Thursday. We're absolutely on a tear. Past couple days, definitely gave some units back, but you can see how close some of these are. This guy missed by 4 pass attempts. It looked like it was actually going to hit at halftime, but I don't know whether he got subbed out or what. I don't think he did. I think they just did not have many pass attempts in the second half. This one, honestly, this one barely. This one actually hit in a push, so we only got a 1.3x. This one, at the end of the day, probably should have hit. This guy got like 4 kills in the last couple rounds there, so that was also a little bit unfortunate. I wish that would have just went green together. And then this one, I think I showed this one in yesterday's video, but we had this one as a setup yesterday. Crimp was the worst player on this team by far. He only got 18 kills. A lot of his other teammates got like 26, 27 kills, and he did not. So that kind of sucks there. Call of Duty has been a little bit rough for us. I'm probably going to take a break from Call of Duty, but Counter-Strike, Valorant, League of Legends, soccer, and also football, NFL, college football, those have just been really killing it this whole week, right? So even though the past couple days been a little bit shaky, it's like the rest of the week, earlier in the week, we had so much success that's really going to carry us through. And honestly, even though it's been a little rough, I feel like we've been getting definitely a little bit unlucky. You can see here, this is a really good example of a very correlated entry right here. We have overs on Counter-Strike, and then we have unders on soccer. We have overs on soccer, and they actually ended up going way under. I thought this team was going to possess the ball a lot more, but soccer's been really good for us overall. I either take them over together or under together. I will actually have that in today's play of the day, which I don't know if I've done soccer too much so far on the YouTube channel. Normally the plays come out a little bit later in the night, so it's harder for me to get them out when I'm making these videos in the morning, but yeah, overall, this one also looks like it's going to be a 3 out of 4, which kind of sucks. This guy looks like he's going to go over. This guy under. Soccer is going to go green. Chopper looks like he's going to go way over, though, because he's having like the game of his life. So yeah, just some unfortunate things happening. I think this was the play on Thursday that I gave out, you guys, and we do have this set up for the game happening in about 3 hours. So we got CJ Stroud and Nico Collins to go over. I kind of talked about that one. I think CJ Stroud is the thumbnail of that there, but CJ Stroud, Nico Collins, very correlated together, so they should have to pass a lot in this game versus the Chiefs, and if they do, then we can potentially hit a 9x there. So that is kind of that's something that I'm definitely looking forward to. And if you guys don't know, I am a very profitable sports bettor. You can see there's ups and downs in sports betting. I even said that, I think it was Wednesday's video, or maybe it was Thursday's video. That video was CJ Stroud, and we were really coming off like a week straight of winning right there. And I told you guys in that video, I was like, even though we're on a week straight streak of winning, we're not going to win every day, right? The losing days are going to come. There's going to be a couple of losing days in a row probably. And we just kicked off such a great 2025. And you can see this graph is the past 6 or 7 months of my betting right here. And you can see there's hills, there's valleys, there's ups, there's downs, but overall we are up and to the right, which is what you want to see in any graph that makes you money, right? Whether it's a stock or a chart like this, you want to see things go up and up and up over the long term. Very consistent, actually, if you were just to see this at a far view, like you can see we are very, very consistent. This is through the past 60 days, or through the past 30 days right here. It's probably down to like the mid 80s now, just because, like I said, we gave some units back. But you can see over the past 30 days, it's pretty much only been up and up and up. Definitely, had some downs too, but most of the time just going up and up and up. And this is the past 30 days of profit right here on the VIP and the YouTube channel. So let's go ahead and hop into the first play. I got 2 plays for you guys today. There's some discounts that are going out too. For Nico Collins, there's one, and then for Gibbs, there's one too. So there's a couple discounts that PrizePicks has given us, which is nice of them to do, as always. I will have that in today's video too, as the second play. But for the first play, we're going to go with this right here. We got David Montgomery to go over 10.5 rush attempts, and then we got Sam Laporta to go under 4.5 receptions right here. With the theory that the Lions should win this game. They're playing the Commanders. They're a good team, but the Lions are, if not the best, one of the best teams in all of the NFL, and they should pretty easily win this game here. So as a team is winning the game, they're going to run the ball more, and they're going to pass the ball less, okay? So Lions are no different. They're one of their best running backs back, David Montgomery. They have what I was going to say is they have one of the best duos of running backs in all of the NFL, if not the best duo of running backs in the NFL. David Montgomery should get 11, 12 carries in this game, I think pretty easily. And especially in the fourth quarter when they're already winning the game, I think they're going to win this game by probably 10 to 13 points. When they are winning this game, they're going to be running the ball a lot, running the clock out towards the end of the game. That's probably going to give David Montgomery maybe 3-4 carries in the span of maybe just one drive, right? A lot of times you'll see these guys get 5 or 6 carries in the fourth quarter alone just because they're running the clock out, right? So David Montgomery, I'm taking him over. Sam Laporta under. Again, probably going to be a close call here. He'll probably get 3 or 4 receptions, but getting that 5th reception is probably going to have to happen in the third or fourth quarter with them keeping to throw the ball, right? And I do think they're going to be winning this game here. So it's very based off of game scripts here, and you can see it's very correlated together. So if the Lions are winning in this game in the fourth quarter, they're going to run the ball a lot more than pass the ball, right? So that is the game script that we want there. You saw with this Texans play that we still have alive right here, this Texans play, we want the game script of the Texans to be losing, so they pass the ball a lot more, and that CJ Stroud gets completions, Nico Collins gets receptions right there. So this is kind of the difference of winning and losing a slip, right? Is that what happens in the fourth quarter? And then down here, I absolutely love this duo to go under right here. Ipswich, I think is how you say their name. They're playing Man City. If you guys don't know, Man City is by far and away the best team in all of this division right here, and they have the highest possession out of any team. Okay, so most of the time when they come into a game, they possess the ball around 70% of the time, and Ipswich right here, this team that I'm taking the unders on, they're the second worst possessing team in all of the Premier League, which is the league they're in, of about 20 teams. So we got the second worst possession team versus the very top of the top number 1 possession team, where Man City normally possesses the ball 70% of the time. They'll probably possess the ball more like 75% of the time. So if Man City has the ball 75% of the game, they're going to be passing around like crazy, and the other team, Ipswich, that I'm taking the unders on, they're not going to have the ball, so there's no way they're going to be passing the ball around, right? In soccer, it's very correlated because there's only one ball, right? There's only one ball where players are passing the ball around. And if one team is possessing the ball a lot, then the other team is not possessing the ball a lot. You can see that I do this a lot with soccer. It's getting a little crowded here, but you can see I do this a lot with soccer here. Like this play right here, for example, is going to hit for Juve and Milan. At least this little duo here is, and Juventus has possessed the ball a ton. The player on the other team has not possessed the ball very much, and that's why he's going to go under, and this guy's going to go way over right here. So it's the same thing. I'm just taking 2 guys to go under on a team that is very, very bad at possessing the ball. So very correlated right here. Again, Man City, the best possession team, one of the best possession teams in all of soccer, and then we got Ipswich right here, which is one of the worst possessing teams, and I'm taking them under pass attempts here. So very correlated here, very correlated here. If you guys understand what I'm talking about, if you guys kind of get it, this clicks in your head about correlation, and hey, I should be betting with correlation instead of just throwing together random 3-mans, 4-mans, 5-mans, then please text me the word parlay right here. What this will do is get you guys 2 free months of the VIP. All you're going to have to do is put $10 into the app Parlay Play. Once you do that, send me a screenshot of proof that you did that. But before you do that, just text me. Text me the word parlay. I don't want you guys to mess up. Because once you sign up and once you put money in, then you can't go back, right? So if you want to do this, text me the word parlay. That's all you have to do, and I will get you guys the instructions on how to do this, how to use my code and the link, really, and I will get you guys 2 free months of the VIP for doing that for me. So it helps me out a ton. It'll also help you guys out a ton by getting 2 free months of the VIP. Again, this is our past about 6 or 7 months here. So we have never had a losing month. Okay, we've never had a losing month so far. In January, we're up probably at least 60 units, I would say, and we're only like 18, 19 days into January. So we're at least up 50, 60 units so far into January in the start of 2025. So it's been an amazing start to the year. And yeah, let's keep going, and you will get 2 free months free by doing that. All right, second play of the day right here. I'm a little bit worried that Dyson Daniels is going to bump. I really hope he doesn't, because at 4.5, I think this is too low. I think it should be more like 5. If it does bump up to 5, it's still takeable. I definitely don't love it as much as 4.5, obviously. By the way, we're going to pair it up with Nico Collins to go over his line. This is a really good discount, actually. I think his line's normally like in the high 70s or something. So Nico Collins hopefully has a good game tonight, this afternoon, because we need him to get at least 7 catches, and then we need him to go over this yardage here. So really rooting for Nico Collins today. Hopefully he can go over. And then if you already took the Nico one, there's a Jahmyr Gibbs one, so you can actually slot that in too if you want. But I really do like Dyson Daniels tonight to go over 4.5 rebounds or more. Again, I bet this bumps Probably if you're watching this in an hour or two, or maybe 3 hours, I bet this bumps up to 5. It just is what it is. Sometimes the good plays, you got to get there quick. That's just how it is. But if it stays at 4.5, that's going to be great. Definitely take this over, and I think he should be able to bring in like 5 or 6 rebounds tonight. So lock this in as the 4-man as well. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.